Hello and welcome, and here with another update on the custom map. And you can oops, you can see where it stopped last time. And if you haven't seen that one, then go and check it out, because then I talk much about this area pretty much. And we stopped about here, and one of the last thing I think I showed you was this. And it has this little path going down here, and then we have going to the main road down, and then it goes to this bridge. And here you can see the water sort of that was there before, but I've made it a lot deeper, so it's more like a lake now. Here's pretty much the bottom, but I might change the stone here into something different, but or maybe not, but I'll leave it like this for now. And it looks much more like a lake, and I do like it quite a lot. It's not finished, but I will maybe do some changes. For example, that looks kind of funny, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. But it looked much better than before, I think. Yes. So then the path goes here and stops, because I haven't built anything yet. It will probably connect to there at some point, but there's no reason to do that yet. It's much better to build, for example, if I decide to make something over here, then I can adjust this road instead of making it finished and then have to destroy it and change it around. This yellow block, I don't know if I've said it before, but it indicates that it's a cave under here. So if I want to make a cave for the custom map, where there may be a mission or something I have to do, then I can just remove this block, and I know that it's a cave here, so don't have to make one manually. And here's some water with some coal, actually. Might have to change, and this looks rather funny. We'll change that around later. So there's not a lot of changes around that. I've done some terraforming all over the map pretty much. I've gone around and fixing a lot of stuff. There's a cave there I actually kept. And I've done some things over here as well, because there were some trees that I didn't want there, and also some floating islands, and that is not very good. Yes, you can see there's actually a tree there, but I'll keep that. But this looks like a nice plain, and I like that. If you can see from a distance, maybe from the village, I do like this mountain styles go around like this. But I might have to change some of it if I'm not pleased, but I can wait with that. Then we have some of the changes I did on that dwarven town settlement thing. Not sure what it is, but because now the entrance is very different, and I like it a lot better. Might not be totally finished yet, but I can fix around. And now it looks much more dwarven than before, because the last thing I made was just sort of temporary, and I've now made it like this. So if I come around this path, I will know that I will almost understand that it would be a dwarven settlement. I would not, if I saw that other ruin thing, I would not understand what actually was that. But this one looks a lot better. And you may wonder how you actually get in here. Well, it's a big gate, and how am I going to open all this? I don't know if it's possible actually to open this whole thing up with pistons. If someone knows, that would be awesome. But for right now, I actually made this. So it just like pushes the whole gate around and opens this little gap. So, but there's one thing I want to note. I should probably change this into sticky piston, and then put this block, like a block, like nope, that's wood, like that inside instead of this piston, so you don't actually see that there's piston pushing, but just a stone block. That is probably something I will do, but this was mostly a test. So, and you can't close it again. You could maybe make it close. Yes, you could if you put another button down and another row of pistons here and push it back again, but this is a very difficult gate, but it does open, so if you first open it once, maybe you don't have to open it again, and then you can get in. Yes, this actually a lot taller, so it now actually as tall as the gate itself, and I wanted it to be much bigger because this is sort of a whole the entrance tall, and I want it to be a lot bigger. And maybe I will have some paths going here and here. No, maybe not. Just, and I did have this barracks K random sound. I had this barracks up here. You can't see that now because it's replaced by not replaced, but it's removed because the roof was about here, maybe, or something. I don't know, but the roof was much. Oh, that's not supposed to be there. But the roof was much lower, and therefore I had to do some things there. And I think maybe, yes, I did change this away from the wood because it did burn, so I changed it into something a bit different. I used a little bit clay actually. I see now. Still kept this though, just to do some detail work. I don't know if I'm happy with it, but that's how it's gonna stay. Oh yes, I've done some changes, but yes. Here we have the worker sleeping area, same as before. Now I've changed this around, made more beds here, and for some reason there's a random ladder there. Oh, actually, why I put this here? I don't know, maybe it has a purpose, but I'll leave it there. Here is some sleeping out. Placed actually, I haven't actually wrote something on the side. A little sleeping quarter here, then barracks here. This is much better. This now I feel that this is like a barracks compared to what it was before, and there's a lot of more beds here, so I do like this. And there's this chest row here, and it works with the new door sound. I don't know if I'm okay with it, but I just need to get used to it. And here is supposed to be something down here, but it isn't made yet. And here you might see that I've actually got to the surface here. That's the problem. I should have made this whole thing deeper. That sort of problems you actually may face when you make this dwarven style settlements. But I do like this barracks now. I'm much happier with the barracks than before. And then I can show you up here, because here is the dungeon entrance. Said it all wrong again. And there we go. Oops. Well, you can see we come out here. So this would actually be pretty much where the barracks would be before, and also the officer's room, or captain, or what area it was called, but that's removed. So, and we have this pretty cool entrance down to the dungeons, and this lock that I had before just made here. And here we have some kind of, yes, this was some kind of, if I can just find a picture, almost like a temple thing, some religious stuff or something like that. Maybe just a picture of a famous hero or something. I don't, what image did I work here? Oops. What image did I use? I don't remember. I don't remember what picture I used, but could it could have been the skull. It was, come on. We're gonna sit like this all the time. And I always do that. Yes, it was this picture actually. Because he might be dwarven because of his beard. You never know. So I don't know what it's supposed to be, but I wanted to put it here. It does have this nice look to it, maybe. So that is actually pretty much it. I don't know if I'm totally happy with this detail stuff I made here, but we'll keep it for now. Oh, it's getting dark as well. I do like this gate, it looked really awesome. Maybe not when it's open. Actually, it looks quite well when it's open as well. But I love it when it's actually closed. Oh, look at the moon behind the mountain, that looks nice. And we're gonna go back to the village again, maybe? Just circle around there one last time. You can see now, I'm so glad I actually removed the lag, but I like this during the night, and especially the ship out there. I'm gonna watch that before I end the video. So this is actually not a lot of more to talk about. I want to do something behind here, some town or something. Come on, ship. Slowly rendering. There we go. It looks quite cool. So this is starting to turn into something, and I also want to make some kind of watchtower out on this island. This island is very nice, I think. Is it an island, actually? Oh, it might not be an island. That might be a little problem. Yes, it is. Is it a... It's hard to decide. Is it an island or not? Well, I'm not gonna go and render this a river going through here. But like, what I could do is actually remove this and make it into an island. That would be nice, actually. Might be a lot of work if... oh wow, look at how deep this is. Don't know if you can see it, but we can change the brightness up a little bit. Oh god, that would be a lot of work, wouldn't it? Or I can just have it here. It doesn't have to be an island, does it? Just to overlook what kind of ships going in and stuff. I might do that. Well, we're gonna end it on this ship. There's no details inside here for any. Right now, I'm a little bit tired right now, but soon weekend, so I can relax. So I'm finished, and I will see you later.